Okay, think back to your childhood best friend. You probably have fond memories of that person. Well, today, best buds are banned in some London schools. Instead, children are being encouraged to play in large groups. Groups, teachers say, the idea behind all of this is to protect kids from fallouts with that one close friend. But psychologists say this is a bad idea because kids need to learn how relationships work and how to handle the pain of a failed friendship. Others say the practice of banning best friends robs students of their childhood and is actually damaging. Now, we know you have something to say about this, so tell us. Do you side with the teachers or critics who say best friends are beneficial?
And our guest today is Karen Molzak-Fry. I don't know about you, but I'm still best friends with my childhood best friend.
Yeah, I have some best friends from childhood, and you learn from the experience. I think that's when, who's ever making up these ideas, get a friend, you know, but don't do that to the young children.
So what, do you have to sneak around and say, okay, you're my best friend, but don't tell anybody?
Yeah, how do you even enforce that, really, off of school grounds, anyway?
As a parent myself, I find this concerning. Personally, you both are parents. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I do. I feel that you have to let these young people learn by example. Teach them what best friends should do instead of what friends should not do. And what you're doing is kind of making a fear, don't be best friends.
Right.
So outside of school, then what?
Yeah, I think that failed friendships teach you what you don't want in a friend.
Absolutely.
And what you do want in a friend. So I think that not allowing this is detrimental.
Yeah, it's banning best friends. I had to read the story like 3 times to really get a grasp of this.
And this is not, London-wide. This is just, certain schools that are trying this.
Well, Karen, I have to ask you, what if you went home and you had to tell your little boy, say, listen, I'm sorry, you can't be best friends with Johnny. You have to play in a group.
Okay, so I don't have little boys, but this reminds me when Logan, who's graduating next month from the University of Michigan, I had a little party for him, and he said, Mom, don't have parties for me. I just want to deal with my friends one-on-one.
Oh, interesting.
So, and he was about 7 years old. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. He says, I don't mix all of my friends.
That is really interesting.
So that was interesting. So this school definitely would not have worked for him.
Yeah.
I just think that kids need to learn how to deal with each other one-on-one, but they also need to learn how to work together in a group.
Group dynamics, and that's why I love sports, and that's why I'm so involved in sports, because groups, when I look at sports, you don't see the bullying on the teams as much outside. Teach the team how to win together. Teach the team how to fight together, how to lose together. That's why it's so important for sports and teams, but also individuals.
The old saying, if I got your back, is the group going to have your back, or is one person going to have your back? And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the one person.
Yeah. Hopefully it's the one person, and hopefully it's the team as well.
Yeah, your best buds.
You need both. You need your best friends, and you also need that group.
Absolutely, yes.
But to say group only, I don't know about that.
Oh boy, that's bad.
Let's see what our viewers are saying about this.
Let's do that.
Apparently, you start. You read the first one, Rebecca.
Okay,
I'm throwing this one at you.
I'll take it. I got it. All right. Well, Tara Boucher-Dawson says, apparently we should put all our children in a bubble and keep them from learning any lesson in life.
Sarah Faber-Graham writes in, you can't really ban this from happening. It'll happen either way, whether on school grounds, on or off.
All right. And then we have Shelly Allen saying, I can't understand why they think this will keep children from feeling pain. Living life, there is going to be pain.
All right. And Holly writes in, my 9-year-old's teacher is the opposite. She told me at the last parent-teacher conference my daughter needed to be more social because she only had 2 or 3 friends.
I don't know. I think if you have 2 or 3 really good best friends in life, you're doing pretty darn good.
I think so too. I think so too.
All right, moving on to